Hey guys, here are my UFC on FX predictions. As always, you can go to mmagirls.net. You can follow me on Twitter. You can like me on Facebook. That's probably the best way to get in contact with me. And I'm wearing my Underground shirt while on the Underground. It's been a while since I've actually done a prediction near my computer, so this is kind of fun. The Underground is on MMA.tv, mixedmartialarts.com. It's basically a forum that you can discuss MMA events, fighters, topics, anything you want to know about MMA. It's one of the best MMA forums on the internet. And actual fighters, UFC fighters post, Joe Rogan posts, Dana White sometimes posts. It's a good little spot. So check it out, MMA.tv. First prediction is Rafael Natal versus, I'm gonna butcher this name, João Neferhino. I don't know, I'm sorry, I'm really horrible with Portuguese pronunciations. Natal was supposed to fight Kamosi, and it was kind of a switcheroo on this card because of injury, so now he's fighting João. That's how you say your name. And João's an up-and-coming fighter. He's won most of his wins by submission, but I don't think he's going to submit Natal on this one. So I'm going with Natal by decision, and it should be an interesting fight. We'll see how the newcomer performs. Next prediction is Rafael dos Anjos versus Evan Dunham, and both guys are coming off decision wins. Evan's a split decision, and dos Anjos has a big win over Bocek. Both guys are well-rounded fighters. They always bring it. Dos Anjos has a really solid ground game, and then Evan has great cardio. He always shows a lot of heart. I'm really excited for this fight because I think it's going to be a great one. I'm leaning more towards dos Anjos, and also giving him the home country advantage with, you kind of have to pick Brazilians on this card. So I'm going to go with dos Anjos, but like I said, I am super duper excited for this fight. Going to go with dos Anjos. I'll say by decision. I'll go by decision because Evan's a tough dude. So next prediction is Ronaldo Souza versus Chris Camozzi, and Ronaldo, more commonly known as Jacare, is making his UFC debut. Chris, great fighter, taking this fight off short notice. It's a tough fight. Really don't like this matchup for him just because, for those of you that don't know, Jacare is one of the best jiu-jitsu practitioners in the world. He's beaten so many great guys, and this is going to be a tough fight for Chris. That being said, Chris can definitely do it. I'm going to pick Jacare, and I say that because I know that Chris, I know you post on the Underground, and I hear you have a lot of supporters on the Underground. I'd be super happy if you win. I'm rooting for you, but my official pick is Jacare. So I'm going with Jacare by either submission or decision. Last prediction is Vitor Belfort versus Luke Rockhold. And Vitor's looking, for another title shot. Luke has great stand-up. I've read in an interview that he wants to use his range and kickboxing to win the fight, and that black belts don't mean shit to him. Which is always interesting when a fighter says that. I kind of feel like they need to be submitted. I don't know, it's just me. But Luke is a brown belt, and I know sometimes black belts, brown belts, purple belts, kind of the line is kind of messed up with that, because sometimes, you have someone like Cole Miller, who was a purple belt, who submitted George Gurgel, and he was a black belt. So anything can happen. I'm not doubting Luke, but I'm surprised that Vitor is not the favorite. It's interesting. Going to be an interesting fight. I'm going to go with Vitor on this one. Luke obviously is the favorite for a reason, and he, I think he could get a TKO, but I'm going to go with Vitor either by TKO or decision.